And I'm from Western mind. Western mind, like our kids, goes why? You talk to me, wah. I just took the Y off and put the A on. But we go, why? Why should I? Why should I do that? Why should I do this? But the answer should be va. When we hold that Vaheguru, so close inside, then what should be one worry? What should be one fear? When we say Nirdbo, Nirdver, it's not just outside. We're saying, oh, that God is fearless, undying. It's inside. Mulmantar is not just outside, Mulmantar is inside. Ekonkar Satanam. There's one creative creator whose truth and vibration is the existence of life called Satanam, and that one creator is what? Kartapurk, the one who does everything. That Kartapurk is the one who does everything. Not just some things, not just the little things some of the time, but everything always. And that Kartapurk that does everything in all is what? Nirdbo Nirdver. Within that, of that understanding, we have no fear. We're not against anyone. And that gives us the experience of a Kal Murit, of beyond death. Sri Guru Granth Sahib says, death shall never touch the Gurmukh. Ajuni Saiban. Beyond and beyond. But there's a turning point of Mulmantar. Ekonkar, Satanam, Kartapurk, Nirdbo, Nirvara, Kalmur, Ajuni, Saiban, Guru Prasad. We have the blessing, the Guru Prasad, but then the wake-up calls come. What's the wake-up? Jump! Wake up! Jump! That's the hukum. Jump! Meditate, repeat. We have the wake-up call. We're alert. Wake up. Jump. To what? The most universal teaching that exists on this planet, which I explained 2 minutes ago. Ad such, Yugad such, hai be such, Nanak hosi be such. The most universal teaching that exists in this world. And then Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, now stop thinking. Don't think, feel. Many of our Sangat come to me, they say, Bhai Sabji, I read my pot, but I don't feel it. I don't experience it. I say, why? I look. Body is tense, muscles are tense. If we're not physically in shape, if we're very tight, if our mind gets very tight, then we won't experience it. But I have to give an answer. Somebody says, what should I do? Take 5 minutes before you read your Bani and do Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Just 5 minutes. Settle yourself down. Get into your breathing. Gurbani involves the entire body, not just this voice of ours, not just the resonance of the mind, but Gurmukhi vibrates in the entire physical body of a human being. I teach our young people, our young adults, it's a science, it's a technology. Shabad Guru is a science of sound vibration. You don't have to understand the words to listen to the sound. We feel it, don't we? So Satsangaji, I want to share with you my enthusiasm. Many of you have heard me speak many times or saw me on television, wherever. I'm never depressed. I'm never negative. I'm always inspired at the feet of the Guru, no matter what my own situation is. Because I believe, and I knew very young that I wanted to help this world do seva, be part of something greater than myself. So Guruji has blessed me to be with you. Guruji has somehow opened my heart. I don't know everything. I'm still learning every day. We could study Siddhi Guru Granth many lifetimes and we still only know this much. We were talking today somewhere saying, oh, the scientists, they found there's some new planets and there's some new solar systems and there's some new, things, cosmos, whatever we call it. I said, we knew that. They said, how did you know that? I said, because our teacher, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, told us in Japji Sahib, there's planets, there's universes beyond universes. We already knew that. What is new in science? All science is in Siddhi Guru Granth Sahib. We want answers. Sukhmani Sai Pat will bring us every answer we want. Guru Arjan Dev Ji gave us exact rhythm, Ashtapadi cycle of 8, exactly in Sukhmani Sai Pat, to know everything we need to know. If we have any question of life, everything is written. Guru Arjan Dev Ji wrote in Sukhmani Sahib, he said, everything you need is in front of you. Everything is right at your feet. Prabhu K. Simran, Rid, Siddh, Nonid, those 9 treasures, everything you need is at the feet, is at our feet. But we don't see that beauty. What do we see? The little rock, the little pebble, the little sand. And that is the faith. In English we say, that faith can move a mountain. You have beautiful mountains here. All our teachers, all our sants have said, faith can move a mountain. And if that's true, that faith can move a mountain, is it not also true that without faith, even that smallest pebble of sand is going to be hard to lift? And Satsangaji, in this time of changing times, that we see every day, the problems, planes crashing, the human mind. You know there's that snake, it has a tail that shakes. What do they call that? A rattle, right? They call that a rattlesnake. On that tail is a rattle that shakes. This human mind, because of all the pressures, all the changes, all this craziness that is happening in this Kali Yuga, the mind of people is shaking like that. And we see some man runs a plane into a mountainside. We see the children know they have access to every information. How many planes are crashing? How many people are being shot? We see what happened within our own Sangats and our Gurdwaras. Because this human mind is crashing. Guru Gobind Singh Ji created Khalsa. We're coming to Baisakhi. We're celebrating when Khalsa was given that birth by our Guru, our 10th Guru, to raise us, to lift us, to open us, to change us, to create a Sangat that shall never be broken, to create a Khalsa that shall help bring peace to this planet, that we shall not live in any fears or doubts or insecurities, that all our Gurdwaras here wait and watch. So many Canadian people will come to be in our Gurdwaras because that will be the only place that they will find peace. And we're here for a reason, Sangha. Let's not forget. Let's not let these young ones not know what they've been birthed to. I was 24 years old, I came to the feet of the Guru. 24 years I struggled, I searched, I was looking, and I knew at a very young age, 5, 6 years old, that somewhere on this planet existed perfect truth. And for 24 years, I must have done something terrible in my life, but for 24 years, I had to crawl and fight and went through the process, and many things were happening in 1968, 16, those years, that finally Guru says, okay, now my son, you can come back to me. And that's why I have never left. You may say, oh, he's this man, or not, maybe that, I don't know, he's this. I don't care. All I know is that when I stand at the feet of my Guru, I say, Guruji, no matter whether today I was the best or the worst, I shall never leave your feet. And that you can trust in me. If nothing else you want to trust that. And that is my truth. And that every day to get up and vibrate, Vaheguru, 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 so I can have some way. What does Guru say? 24 hours, Guru says, you have in a day. Guru says, give me 10% of that day, 2.4 hours only. 10%. Many of you are business people. That's a pretty good percentage to give. He says, give me 10%. 2.4 hours of your day, Guru says, give to me, and that other 90%, let me take care of it, get out of my way. That Guru promises that 90% shall be taken care of. That's all Guru's asking, 10%. We go and we look at, okay, January 1st is New Year's, next year January 1st I'll make a resolution. I don't go by that calendar, I say Baisakhi to Baisakhi. How did I do in this year, from last year Baisakhi to this year Baisakhi, how did I do? I look from Baisakhi because that's my birth. When I took that Amrit, 30 some odd years, I don't know exactly how many years, 38, 36 years, I don't know. But when I Amrit Chak, I said, now Guruji, I'm yours. This is not my life anymore. I made that commitment to be at your feet. You guide me, living or dying. You guide me, I'll go there. And that has not changed. So let us inspire our young people. Let us make this future bright and beautiful. Let our Sangats be strong. Let us be in that devotion, not that emotion. Trust in the Hukanama. You taught me by Guru's Kirpa, everything shall happen. I said, okay. I had to go from why to wa to experience this life. And I did it, I think, a little bit. More to do still. So Satsangaji, it was a great honor and a great privilege to be here at Nanaksar Gurdwara. Very great honor, which I appreciate, and I'm very happy to be with you. I'm here now for 4 weeks. I leave at the end of this month, so I'm here. If you want to find out my schedule or meet or anything, then Raminder Singh or Preet Kaur Auntie can tell you and help you. And I'm here to serve in whatever way that you need me while I'm here this month. And again, in the presence of Siddhi Guru Granth Sahib, may we prosper by Guru's grace. May we create a future that shall be bright and beautiful for all people. And don't we say from our heart, Nanak Naam, Cheri Kala, Teri Bani, Sarbat Bala. In the name of Nanak we call. Nanak Naam, in the name of Nanak. What can defeat you? What's going to defeat? Nanak Naam Cheri Kala. Cheri Kala means that rising spirit. In the name of Nanak, I call on that rising spirit. That through that love of God, every person shall prosper by God's grace. And that I learned. And we say every day, Jinni Naam Diyai, Gay Mashakatagal, Nanakate Mukha Ujale, Keti, Shuti, No. Jinni Naam Diyai. That when we go so deep, Diyaya means so deep in that meditation on the name of God, to those who go so deep in that understanding, they become radiant. Their faces are smiling, and many are saved with them. Let us that be our call to action. Satsangaji, thank you so much for this opportunity. I hope I didn't take too much of our time, and may we be blessed. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.